Hey everyone, I'm Tanya Stewart. I'm an Emerald Ambassador with Plexus, and I want to take a moment to explain to you the most important area of our compensation plan. So, little side note, I actually made a decision to get into network marketing from a business standpoint, which is very different from most people. And when I made that decision, I decided to do my research and figure out what makes people really rise and be very successful in this industry, and why there's so many people that just nibble away at it or make nothing or quit. In my opinion, it's two factors. One is product and one is the compensation plan. And when I started doing my research, there's a lot of things out there that will appear that you have to jump through a lot of hoops. And in fact, you do have to jump through a lot of hoops to maintain an income. Well, first of all, to even get the income, to maintain the income long term. And oftentimes you have to start from scratch every first of the month, and that could be grueling and exhausting. So when I found Plexus, first and foremost, I looked at the products first and foremost, and that was a no-brainer. And so it was onto the compensation plan. Now, this company is unique in so many ways. It's incredible, and this comp plan is one of those ways. Our owner was a child of network marketing, a very successful household. He became a very successful network marketer, and he set out to create a company that is done the way it should be done, could be done, and rarely ever is within the network marketing industry, really to bring a lot more credence to this industry, which is such a gift to everyone. Really, it is a gift of an industry. And so he created this compensation plan with his partner, and what I'm going to explain today is our pay point. This is the number one thing about all of the ways in which we get paid, which is 11 different ways. This is the number one way that sets us apart from all the other companies. And since I've been in this company, I became a six-figure income earner inside a year. I've now witnessed people do that within a matter of a couple of months. On several occasions, and I do not see that anywhere else. We also have people coming over from other companies that have been lifetime network marketers in some cases, not all, but in some. In other cases, they've been serial network marketers and they've never figured out how to make a little bit of money or a lot of money. And they come here and they realize it's that beautiful match between the great product line and the amazing compensation plan. So here's how the pay point works. And it is the number one way that you get paid. What I mean by that is, like, your largest paycheck comes from this pay point. Just to establish it, the way that you accrue points is based on the number of people on your team, level 1 through 7. We only get paid 7 levels down. Fortunately, we do have a compression system, so if some individuals in between your first and your 7th level decide this isn't for them and they leave your team, that will happen in every business. It will. Your levels below the level 7 will compress up to you. So sometimes you will actually, it's a benefit to always be a good leader all the way down, because you never know who will end up on your team. But with regard to how those points get established, those level 1 through 7s, if they purchase a little over $100 a month, or sell a little over $100 a month, or have a combination of that, their points will become activated. They themselves will be commission qualified, which will allow them to earn an income. And you, as a leader above them, somewhere from that level 1 through 7, those points will distribute to you as well. How much is the pay point worth? There is a formula for this. It's based on gross volume of sales every single month within the whole of Plexus. And of course, that changes every single month. We have greater sales some months than others. We have some people coming into the company and some people leaving. So what they do is they divide the number of sales by the total number of points, and that gives you what each point is valued at. But it typically sits around $3 a pay point, give or take a few cents, but it's usually around $3 a pay point. So I think I got all of that covered. I just want to make sure I put the basis down for how this is happening. One thing I want you to think about is, as you're growing your team, $100, it's actually slightly more than $100, equals 100 personal volume. That is any typical order is usually a minimum of 100, a little over 100, and will commission qualify somebody. So as you're growing your team, literally all they have to do is order the product, and your paycheck is going to grow and grow and grow. Order the product and share, right? And how do we share? So this is what sets us apart big time right here, is we start the trickle effect of growing our team by signing just 3 people, okay? So I'm going to show this to you because 1, 2, 3. This is me, okay? That's me on the top. And I sign my 3 people. They all order a welcome package, and let's just assume they continue to order product. And then I say to them, hey, you've seen what the results of these products are, both on weight and health issues, mental and physical. I know you know 3 people who would benefit greatly from these products. Would you like to share? We have an amazing referral program. What is that referral program? You bring 3 people onto this business, you're going to make anywhere from $175 to $250-ish. And on some months that's greater. If we have incentives going on, sometimes the company will throw in bonuses above and beyond that. We also have a fast start program that has additional bonuses, but at a minimum you're looking at about $175 to $250 on a referral program. That's amazing. Most companies are lucky if they'll give you a 20% coupon if you refer some friends, right? It's different here at Plexus. So we share with those 3 people that they can invite 3 guests to an event or in a conversation with me. I'll educate, or their sponsor, educate them on the products, and we'll show them how we can meet the needs of what they're struggling with, okay? So then this person finds their 3 people. An important factor here is to note the growth, okay? If you had to go and find all of these people, that's 9 more people in your network that you have to reach out to, ask, find the time to discuss the products. It's not a big deal. Over time, you can do this, but it's a lot easier if you just have to reach out to 3, because we can do that in like a night, right? In a few hours, we can tap into some of our friends and family, and the ones that are available that night. You can usually find 2 to 3 people that'll say, yeah, I'll chat with you. They get on board in a night, right? The following night, all 3 of these people are doing their own reach outs. And each of them can repeat that same thing. Not that this is how fast we always move, but it's doable, right? And in one night's time, you can add 9 more people because you're actually helping the individuals below you to earn an income, and in turn, they're growing your team, okay? If we brought this down and added those same 3 people on the next level, you're looking at what? 9 times 3, right? Because 3 times 3 is 9, 9 times 3 is 27 more people onto your team. But we're adding that huge number. The effort is in each individual just asking 3 of their friends or family if they would like to get healthier mentally or physically, and then having them share with their networks. So everybody is doing a little bit of effort, and everybody is getting paid along the way. That's the cool part. So multiply that times 3, you have 27 people. Now you're going to add 81. Teach those 3 people to reach out to their family and friends and see who wants to get healthy and happy. And all of a sudden you have, what is that? 3 times 8 is 24, right? 243 people. This goes on and on and on to your 7th level. Now let's check out what that means in points, shall we? Well, in the first 3 levels, you get paid 5 points per person as soon as they hit 100 personal volume, which is roughly a little over 100 in sales, right? So at the top here, you just have 15 points. The next level, however, you have 9 people to work with, and 9 times 5 is 45. Okay? The next level, you've got 27 people now, and you're still at 5 points. Isn't that amazing? 5 times 7 is 35. 5 twos is 10, 135 points. I should have my chart. I have a little chart that cheat sheet that helps me with this math. Next level, you're down to 4 points. As your team goes deeper, you can see the numbers get larger. So if our company paid you out the same amount of money, down here, when you're putting 243 people on width-wise, as they did up here where you're just signing your first 3, they'd go broke, right? That's the bottom line. So intellectually, they know this, and they are going to pay you 4 points at your 4th level. So 4 times, well, let's do this one. Yeah, that's where we're at, right? 4 times 1 is 4, 4 times 8 is 32, 324 points, okay? Next level, you're at 3 points. Okay, so this is your 5th level, you're at 3 points. Your 6th level, you will be at 2 points. Your 7th level, you will be at 1 point. But at your 7th level, based on the power of 3, if you duplicate this all the way through, every individual only having to put in the effort of finding 3 people, you'll end up with thousands of people on your 7th levels. Hence the reason they pay you only 1 point. So at this level, you are at 3 points. 3 threes is 9. 3 fours is 12. 3 twos is 6, 7, right? 729 points. Do you know how long it would take you to find 243 people individually yourself, let alone 243 plus 81 plus 27? This would take you a long time. But because our compensation program is established the way it is, we use the power of exponential growth, which we refer to as the power of 3. Each person adding 3 grows like hotcakes, basically. So that is why people have been able to go from 0 to 6 figures a month inside of 2 to 3 months of being in this business. What did I say when I first started? You can grab 3 friends in one night. You can actually grab 3 friends and throw them into one Zoom chat, have one conversation going on, have those 3 friends sign up, and you're done. That's how fast that can happen. And if you repeat that, you can do a lot in 2 to 3 months, just working off of this concept. Okay, so I haven't gone some levels down yet, but you get the drift, right? So based even on what we have here, I'm gonna bring that 15 and 45 down here and sneak it in so I can kind of scratch in my math and know what I'm doing here. So we have 5, 10, 15, 24, and 4 is 28, okay? So 2, 3, 6, 4s is 10, 12, 14. Carry the 1, we got 1, 2, 5, and 7 is 12. 1,248 points. Average pay point, $3. Boom. 3 8s is 24, 3 4s is 12, 14, 3 2s is 6, 7, and we throw in a 3 here, $3,744. That's a pretty decent paycheck for everyone just finding 3 people. And that's only 1 out of 11 ways that you get paid. Now here's the really, really fun part. At 1,248 points, you are only 252 points away from what we call jewel level. So if you took this 243, this is your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and each of these 243 people found 3 people, right? You'd be at 9, 12, 3 2s is 6, 729 additional people, right? 729 additional people. You're only going to be paid 2 points at this level. So you double that, that's 1,400 points. You are blowing past 1,248, right? 1,248 plus 1,400-ish, you're at 2648. You're actually more than halfway to the next jewel level, the second jewel level of Sapphire. What happens at jewel level? The number 1 jewel level is Emerald. It is a 6-figure income. So even just at this first outset, you're only 250 points away. You help those people add their 3, boom, you're there. You're at your jewel level, which is 6 figures. More than halfway to the next level is Sapphire. At these levels, besides this lovely paycheck for points, you're getting an additional profit sharing check every single month. For an emerald, that is going to be somewhere between $1,000 and $1,500. For a sapphire, it's about the same, plus you get the jewel at emerald check. So you're actually doubling your bonuses to $3,000 a month, right? And then at diamond, you get an additional check. Now, I'm not a diamond, so I don't know for sure, but I have been told that that can be anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000 additional income, right? So you're already at about the $2,000 to $3,000 at sapphire. You add another $2,000 to $3,000, and you can do the math. That is on top of the number that you would be getting just for your points alone. Okay, so let me erase some of this here and do a little bit of that math for you. 1,500 is your first jewel. We'll call it jewel 1. Okay, 0, 0, 18, 4,800 for your pay point. You add in, we'll say $1,200 for the profit sharing check that we get every month. And remember, that changes because it's based on sales, so it's gonna vary a little bit. Here you have 10, 5, that's $6,000 bonuses just on the pay point. Okay, at this level, your average income per year is about $120,000. Your second level is your second jewel level is sapphire, $9,000, right? For your pay point check, $9,000 for the pay point check. You add in the first bonus for your jewel 1 bonus, the second bonus for your jewel 2 bonus. We're just using $1,200 right now for this. And you have 9, 10, 11, 4. Your sapphire average income is over $200,000 a year. Okay, just a heads up on that. Third one is 4,500 points. This is the diamond level. This is the third and last jewel level, times 3, 13,500. $13,500. $13,500 just to sign 3 people and teach them to sign 3 and repeat that process, by the way. It's not one time that you do that. You get that process moving and then you start it all over again. Next week, if you sign 3 people tonight, next week you should have enough time to go sign another 3 people, right? You do that. You teach them, do it all over again. You grow all the way down to your level 1 through 7s. At $13,500, you're bringing this additional income, the 2 profit sharing checks of jewel 1 and jewel 2, we'll call them, it's emerald and sapphire, over here. So I'm just gonna add them together. And then you get a diamond check, $2,000 to $3,000 is what I've been told. So use 2,200, we'll just be maybe a little conservative there. Okay, so 4 twos is 6 plus 5 is 11, 3 twos is 5, 7, 8, and you have $18,100 on one of 11 ways that we get paid by teaching everybody to just find 3 people in their network. And I just want to wrap this up by saying, what does that take to find people who want to buy a product? Now, if that was any average product, it might take a lot of effort and arm pulling, arm twisting, whatever you want to call it. In our company, we are, in my opinion, like a lottery ticket because we not only have an incredible compensation plan, but the product is like none other, and it will have dramatic impact on people of every level of health. We sell to athletes who are looking to increase their chromium levels and muscle mass and have GI issues. This is very, very common, even with the most healthy people, to have GI issues, all the way to individuals who are struggling with daily mega headaches and autoimmune problems and intestinal issues that have led them to medications. mental problems of anxiety and overwhelming sadness and all of that good stuff. That is all out there in huge abundance. And gut health is where the answer is. And that is what Plexus is targeting and will continue to target. It's all about balancing your body and healing it from the inside out. And when you can offer that to people and give them vibrancy and life back, it's not a hard sale. And in addition, them turning around and being excited to tell their friends about this is not a hard thing to do, because we know when we have something amazing, we want our family and friends to have that amazing thing too. So that is why the power of 3 is magnificent, combined with our product being so outstanding, and why you can build so fast in this company. All right, thanks for listening, guys.